Skip met Olga Blair in Boise, Idaho in 1960 as he and brother Jeff were driving Mom and the girls back from Mike's graduation from Lehigh University. By Skip's graduation time in 1962, the relationship had developed such that Olga, as well as Mom, came to campus.
So I switched my major every year and graduated with this degree called Economics, Politics, and Engineering, which was kind of MIT's way of saying goodbye, I think, to me.
Skip obtained a fairly useless MA degree from Northwestern University in Evanston, Illinois in 1963. Olga obtained her Mrs. degree on June 22nd of that same year. Skip and Olga were supposed to go to Columbia with the Peace Corps, but Columbia had a revolution and Olga had a baby, so Skip had to find work. Tyler was their first child, joined at 2-year intervals by Brett and Dana. Skip's first job as a married man and expectant father was as director of elections for the 1963 election to form the Fairbanks North Star Borough under the Mandatory Borough Act. He then went to Juneau, where he served as director of the local affairs agency under Governor Egan, assisting new boroughs throughout Alaska to get organized. In 1965, Skip and Olga returned to Fairbanks, where Skip became a part of the Alaska 67 Centennial Exposition, the 100-year celebration of Alaska's purchase from Russia. Skip served as manager. He is shown with executive committee faces some will recognize: Ron Davis, Jim Binkley, Al Fleetwood, Don Vogwill, Geneva Immel, and Mary Jane Fate. He had a visit from Washington Governor Dan Evans, and the Seattle Times ran an article about the exposition. The local JCs thought Skip was outstanding in his field, but actually ended up standing in the water when the Great Flood of '67 closed the show. Skip and Olga moved to Salem, Oregon, where Skip attended law school, graduating in 1970. During law school, Dana was added to the family by adoption. The family returned to Fairbanks, where Skip went to work for the firm of Murdy, Scheibel, Staley, and Delicio. He was admitted to the Alaska Bar in November. For the most part, Skip's legal career has been fairly non-controversial, but he has had some exciting cases, like the one where Doris Vogler led a protest against dismissal of a case against the borough, and the time Skip seized one of Alaska Airlines planes in Juneau because the company was not paying the catering bill of Sally's Catering, Sally being a close friend of the Cook family. The law firm's attorneys looked like this in the mid-70s. They don't look like this anymore. The law firm grew and spread to Anchorage. It had many name changes. Eventually, Skip's name worked its way to the masthead. The firm also had several locations. The local office moved into its present quarters in 1988. Skip's work included pro bono assignments and mandatory court-appointed criminal defense assignments. One of these resulted in the addition of the 7th child to Skip and Olga's family, but that's a long story. Skip's staff noted in 1990 that Skip was fast becoming the senior partner. The combined Fairbanks-Anchorage firm had yet another name change in 1993. Then the firm underwent a friendly division and the Fairbanks partners reincorporated into Cook, Schumann, and Grosclose Inc., a name which no longer changes with addition or subtraction of partners. One loss from the firm was that of Betty Everts, our administrator, who retired in 1997 after 39 years of service. Today the firm has 6 partners, but the formal portrait does not yet include the notorious roller skier Mike Kramer. Well before his 60th birthday in 2000, Skip had indeed become the senior partner. In 1990, the firm also noted his 30th year of employment. The law firm does other things than practice law. On Hypow night, firm members do honest work as table servers.